Steven Adams, and it's nice to have Mason Plumlee back, will jump it up. Mason taps it. The Pistons get it first. Rebound to Bledsoe. Outlet to Ingram. Ingram with the drive and the dish to Williamson. Here goes Zion to the basket for a hoop. Williamson with the rebound. That's right, I said 284. Ingram from the corner knocks it down. Short with the long gun. Plumlee, nice bounce ahead to Jeremy Grant. Lays it up. Too hard to Plumlee. Bay from the wing. He hits it. Ingram will drive it. Gun off glass and get it. Make it 8-3 New Orleans.
The Pacers, and 7 against Boston, and now 1 here.
Lob inside for Mason Plumlee from DeLon Wright. Ingram fakes the pass. Finally does dish it. And delivering from distance is Lonzo Ball.
His mechanics look a whole lot better.
It does look better. It's 11-5. Pistons inside to Mason Plumlee. DeLon Wright's open for a minute. Nails it. Clock only went down to 21. So they got plenty of time. Ingram blocked by Jeremy Grant. Got it back. Drives and dunks. What a play.
Jeremy Grant was well out of position to do anything about the rest of it.
Saddiq Bey with a turn and gun. It goes. And the Pistons are within 3. It's 13-10.
Chemistry, folks, we talk about that continues to develop for this team as they play on.
Inside for Zion.
Snap the streak, George. I was hoping it would play on because I think 13 is still the record in the NBA for most consecutive makes.
Wow. Nice pass by Saddiq ahead to DeLon Wright. After all those makes. 17-14, New Orleans. Ingram from the elbow, knocks it down.
League seemingly had a potent small forward score.
That's a bunch, huh?
That's a lot.
Ingram connects. Jeremy Grant screens for DeLon Wright. Jeremy with an up fake. Dishes it down deep, and Josh Jackson jams.
Nicely done. To pass a little more as defenses are shading and tilting towards him much more of late.
Pelicans deep to Steven Adams for a dunk. Eric Bledsoe, 6'11", 250. Svi passed on the shot, instead drives it. Little floating gun around and down. Played a ton of minutes in the SEC for Bama. Josh Jackson spinning, gunning, and getting it down. Hart sent it inside to Zion. Nice collision with Isaiah Stewart.
184 pounds, extremely valuable when you're that low close to the basket.
From distance, draining it. Redick will back up against Bay. J.J. Redick from the sideline sends it and scores it.
Those threes both still get a lot of legs and a lot of lift into their three-point shots.
You're right, and neither one of them's a teenager.
All right.
Smith Jr. sticks it from the top. A triple for Dennis Smith Jr. Zion to the basket. Battled against Stewart, who got the first shot. Spins to the rim. Double clutcher, no. And look out, the Pelicans way ahead of the pack. Josh Hart with a jam. Stewart screens for Smith Jr. Josh Jackson spins to the lane and scores.
Look at him go, George.
He's on a roll.
Yes, he is.
Rebound, Svi Mykhailiuk. Svi, nice dish deep to Isaiah Stewart for a dunk. Off the rim, Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Lewis ahead. Josh Hart able to score.
That was a picture-perfect break.
Pistons get the Pelicans stopped. Dennis Smith feeling a little more comfortable. Fires and fills it from the baseline. Lonzo Ball to the wing. Misfires. Steven Adams with the offensive rebound, though. Svi with a miss. Zion to the basket. Little double clutcher off the square for a score.
When it involves 284 pounds.
That's a hoop. And there's a three for Jeremy Grant. Ingram bounces to Zion. Gets to the basket, just powered his way in for a score. He tried a backdoor cut. Didn't get himself free. Bay to the basket. He doesn't score it, but Plumlee taps it in. Plumlee calls for it. Gives it up. Saddiq Bey sends it and scores it. 25 seconds to play in the half. Zion Williamson to the basket. Collision with Plumlee, and he scored it anyway. Jeremy screens, flares to the wing. Puts it down and drives it. Gets to the basket. No. Hits the deck.
Well, from one night going 14 to 15 from the floor, Zion Williamson against Dallas Mavericks, he's about 50% right now.
Steven Adams facing Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Turns into him. Scores it off the square and gets the foul to call his way. Off the rest of that knee. Jeremy Grant up, gunning it goes. Welcome back, Jeremy.
That's not bad.
Wayne Ellington drives, dishes deep to Plumlee, back up over his head and in.
I think he leads the league in that. His name is Cedarius Thornwell. Well, would that qualify?
Maybe. They're thorns with the roses.
Yeah.
Bledsoe dishes it back outside to Ingram, who'll get it back from Adams. Nice bounce to Steven Adams. Great execution. Josh Jackson is checked in, fires from the wing, fills it up, and he is fouled.
Second time he's been hit on a jumper. Second time he's knocked that jumper down.
If you like to score, you got to make them.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he'll be working on it. Zion to the basket. Scoops and scores off the high glass that time. Saddiq Bey launches in and out and back in again. Mason Plumlee to forecourt on the dribble. Nice backdoor bounce to Svi. Double clutcher goes for Svi Mikhailuk.
Hey, this could happen. This just might happen for Mason Plumlee. I don't think Stan Van Gundy got a whole lot of sleep. Probably doesn't get a lot of sleep now because that's just the way he is.
Svi from the corner for three, and it's through. Saddiq Bey checks in for the last 3 seconds of defense of the third. Lewis on top. Brandon Ingram fires and fills it. Josh at the wall. A brick wall. Zion screens. Driving and scooping and scoring.
To young Isaiah Stewart.
Williamson sees some daylight to the basket for a jam. Now it's a 5-point game. Svi Mikhailuk passes on the long gun. Saddiq Bey fires for three, and it's through. Alexander Walker to the basket.
Holy cow.
Southpaw slam. That was a thumper. Alexander Walker bounces it for Hernan Gomez. Got it swatted. Bey into the corner for Svi. By himself. Buries it. Svi Mikhailuk for three. And that is through. Gives to Jeremy Grant against Williamson. Watch this. He drives. He lays it up. He lays it in.
That was a hard, tough layup.
Svi Mikhailuk penetrates, gives it up, and Plumlee scores from in front from DeLon Wright. Only one team foul, by the way, with 5:15 left. Ingram sees a little daylight, gets to the basket, and scores. 112 to 105. Josh Jackson knocks down a triple. Pistons have beaten New Orleans, and they have beaten their former coach Stan Van Gundy in his first trip back to Little Caesars Arena.